To me, the importance of having a Black Entrepreneurs Conference is, I can't really put it in words. It is so crucial to us going forward as members of the African Caribbean diaspora. We need this, but more importantly, and this is why I take my hat off to Carlton, his wife, Aspire, Marshall and Brown. Carlton does things the way they should be done, high end, no messing around, because this is what we deserve. And if we're going to really say that as Black people, or however we want to style ourselves, we want to really make a difference, but more importantly, intergenerationally, demonstrate to our youth where we should be, we need things like this. High end, top of the range. To me, one of the things about the lack of finance and financial backing for Black entrepreneurs, in some ways it transcends just the business world. They don't back us in anything. They don't back us in anything. And when I say they, I'm talking about not just white society, I'm talking about white-minded people who look like us as well, who serve the system, because that's how whiteness works, that's how white privilege works. It's systemic, it's institutionalized. So to me, we can frame it in the context of business, but we really want to look at what is our, as we Rastafari say, what is our everyday liberty in this place? We heard countless tales of people not getting supported. It also goes into the educational arena within which I teach. How many Black lecturers do I see? How many Black academics do I see? How many Black professors do I see? It's endemic to this society, and these are the things that need to be challenged. So I think one of the things we can do is broaden it from the world of academia to the world of business, to the world of education, the world of healthcare. Once we start to see the commonality of our condition within all of those worlds, then we'll get together and we will work to not even overcome, transcend, because I'm not into overcoming, I'm transcendental. And for me, that's what we'll do, because what I really liked about the conference today, especially Brother Wilfred, the Black farmer, he said it unequivocally. They're not going to want to accept you because you're Black, but that's the best thing you've got going in your favor, because you're bringing yourself to the table. And once it's on the table, that's when we put more seats around the table.
So the last question, Dr. Les. There are numerous reports highlighting the disparity within the entrepreneur landscape. What difference do you believe this conference can make?
There are many reports that highlight the differences, and the disparities within the entrepreneurial landscape. To me, what this conference does is it's brought people together. It's intergenerational, it's interdisciplinary. And what it's done is it brings people together so people can see representations of themselves. Remember, as members of the human family, we want to see we want to see something that looks like us. That's why Marcus Garvey said, look at God through the spectacles of Ethiopia if you're an African person. If you can see that replicated and manifested in the business world, then that's all you have to aspire to. Then no one can't say, oh, you'll be the first one who did this, or you're gonna be whatever, or you can't do that because it hasn't have been done. Well, of course it can be done, and we're the ones who are doing it, and wonderful events like this have to be commonplace. They have to be ordinary, so that then when our youth want to see something, or even people who are older, because that's the thing about being an entrepreneur, it's not age-ranged, it's thinking. And for me, once you get that thought and then you think, I've got this idea, how can I make it manifest? You've got networks like this, and you've got wonderful brothers like Carlton to create those spaces where we can have these open and honest conversations. I think today is one of the most uplifting experiences I've ever had in my whole life. It is that uplifting for me to hear that inspiration from brothers and sisters who are just like me. When Wilfred was talking, when he finished, I said to him, your bio is so parallel to mine, it's frightening. Frightening. Expelled from school, 15, no qualifications. Expelled from college, 16, no qualifications. But I'm a professor of criminology and sociology. One of 145 Black male and female professors in the UK. I think I've achieved something, but that's because of Ubuntu. I am because we are, therefore I am. And that encapsulates what Carlton has done today.